appear could be where any, and you should know, say, your kind will transfer at your mind. Application for variation, has frustrated the bail execution of the bond.
If Ioko said there is an application, I don't want to make any other move. Appear could be, what can he do?
Because you cannot say that because that will be illegal. My block number.
What block and the appear could be number?
My block number.
Abusian when the Powhatan and Kane, the Director of Legal Affairs, Emma, the New Patriotic Party, Lawyer Gary Namakoma for now, when you and Quida, one a lawyer and the appear Kubi said the Wutifri on Wankasa Num, say one blocking the line crown, Indi in Kitahumbium, Nina free say Chama Wontumi be bailing a free Yoko for so fitty say a channel no that Tuesday, Copem Fiadana, and Sunday ye bo see weekend in the moa, ye in him so mundigment and never see a train that jaw. Na the coffee in our buyer in the first place, no, na lawyer and the appear Kubi Chemo said the New Patriotic Party take a step on a chair on your which are and a lawyer Gary. Nimakon ST record street of Frere, a lawyer nini din komo 1-on-1. Muse impu and dodo and same quantino. Obet ma file a violation application. Amiate bill condition 50 million. Yenina TB free a MPP Director of Communications Shanti region. Ochem crisis ikano kranya de a ton MPC na kribinyam pudia tuya. Anordin Dr. Muhammad Bomia, former Vice President, so then I know to be changed, says second year. Is a card that Brian Pesse, ye baby Chamount to meeting a day 23 so. A did the more may transfer Chamount to me National Investigation Bureau. The reason was say security yet tight, bit me a handler a supporters and our sympathizers. Of a Chamount to me, Nabusian Sassam so, Anna a Kahumbi, Ama a Chamount to me at me a share a prison. Ache for this long. Na a lawyer Gary Makon Eden and said, say, lawyer Andy appear Kubi, Anna aye winning, and not surprisingly, said Nanu Fiada, or no Akasa Subijina join news can say what file a violation application, say build conditions no. Esondo. Meanwhile, now the Ninsamo Kumetne, the New Patriotic Party, a lawyer Gary Makon, legal Director of Legal Affairs, says step no Mutuan was behind rather than. Ignoring the fact say of friend and then you may bear down and sing the or two and jebre lawyer Nankasano disemo how our brony will be treated in Comeria Bree.
Lawyer Gary Nemakon Ewa Homano so Councillor Kwabana Pom to saying
Obi
Adumia the cry and kakra na make us say who Ioko aso e hobi ana
Debbie Bini Hobi.
Oh okay from what you know no we are confident say and a chairman Wontumi obenya ni tie didim.
I'm sure what you for. I cannot confirm anything beyond what has happened on paper.
Okay.
Because maybe a longer the meaning is last week Friday. No. In fact, to me, the motion for variation ought to have been filed on Tuesday.
Yes.
That is to say, the very day who said bill terms no harsh and unrational. They should have filed the variation immediately. You get a high court to intervene to bring it down. And now I'm trying to see Friday. And Friday the crown. And yet, Obano, and if the phobia femia, and Kabaka and Kofalashi. Then Obano by and away by Mono. And a femina, Andy. Let me cheer the Okano, a Chemino. It was clear to me, sir, he was getting difficulties to look at the bail bond. Because we Busano said, where are we on this bail application of Trevor Wontumi? And I say, oh, still no more condition, you know. So I said, why don't you have buried the thing in court long time?
Yes.
Also, I prepare be when the name is here, but on file yet. I said, you can file it because you don't know. Variation is always a fallback clause. It's a fallback clause, which means, oh, for your bill, no. Now, and how many conditions now? You let a court to intervene to bring it down. And of course, well, obehwe am so ba be manim anu ti no what na yere ba manim na ne edi so aba manim and so ba manim no de ene ayade a oba no ya big desperate and you know me faale na se omukọ na bill no Friday in there then the motion will be rendered odious. That's what you say.
Yes, me too.
And see, somewhere around 2:45 p.m. and we are now called to pop 3:30. And I go file again. And see, the idea of Friday, I didn't say, the assembly, variation, no, and your injunction application.
Yes.
And let me repeat again. Variation, no, and your injunction application. In law, variation application can never frustrate execution. It can never. Because it doesn't stop you from doing what you are doing. If only the conditions set down, no, because you are not able to meet it, no, that is why you want the court to intervene on your behalf.
Mm-hmm.
So if indeed at that material time, no, say you can meet the conditions of the bill set down, you don't need variation at all. But to have sat down Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all the way to Friday, no, clearly it means you are getting difficulties in meeting the bill conditions. About what you are saying.
Yeah.
That is what necessitated the filing of the variation application. But I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very surprised to hear, sir, Ayebeni and the Kubi can stand on national television to say, sir, he was not aware and we were going to file anything. Now, my friend, what did we discuss? What did we discuss when I called him? What were we discussing?
But
what were we discussing?
And no, lawyer, friend said, man information, and I said, who's seeking consent to file?
Major inquiry first, because they Obama Bamanim.
Yes. So
I have to inquire where we are. What's the case?
Sure.
The case, you know, minimum as to what I say, the personal matter, and a party assembly. Say a party assembly. I don't need Andy Kubi to go and represent the party.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the director for legal affairs for the national party.
Yes.
So what you say?
Yes.
But for the woman to come to me, I want to miss own aid, and the also come to me, and another chief in Kumasi, before so, or a chief or him, to come to me, you know, as a Friday, you know, and Thursday, you know, it means that they were very genuine and realized they were having difficulties in getting a bail bond executed. That's what connects to what I need here. We say the filing of the application for the variation. I know now I'm a bail, no. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a signing. I mean, that is very disingenuous.
But
very disingenuous.
Two issues, lawyer. Number one, we all know, sir, in this matter, and Wontumi, a client or a represented client into our lawyer. And
yes.
The ethics also are clear. Say when you are dealing with a represented client, you would have to take consent from the lawyer. And as even if the client the boy and again say, oh, you case nothing. Very well. Very well. Very well.
And she me say, and yeah, so when you follow the idea, and yeah, based on the American, my folly we say no. This way is worse.
Okay.
Or say you go ahead. And I'm not doing same point.
And the appeal could be cast out trail.
And I'm not doing same point. And he said, oh yeah, now a cow you name it in your boom. They are car boom. This way the west. Say I'm not doing same point. So yeah, I was me yeah. Yeah, can you boom? Now you're back. I say well, a bomb fire some book. There be a then one on attend will be because as for the variation application. It is only a fallback clause. It's only a fallback clause. So what you say?
Yes.
And see, based on no more the family came back to the house on Saturday, and they were banning in our buy, and then a meeting. Based on the meeting we did, no, and then I'm paying 9-10. I decided to say, I will pursue their instructions as well and discontinue, which has been done. And see, for now, no, and the could be. So on now they also be an one year. Nice, a chairman on Murphy. Watch the go. And you're right.
Okay. I think my first question has been answered. My second question, when the application for variation is filed, the state agency now, AKP suspect, no? Can't they elect and say, the application for variation can be granted by the court, which would mean, 50 million might be reduced. And in order not to interfere with any such judgment, let me hold on. Now you court because I'm a party to the suit.
And yes, sir, that will be a very wrong understanding of the law. Once the variation application has been filed and served on them, and the sureties have come before you, and they meet the conditions as you have set down, 50 million, with 2 sureties to be justified, you will simply proceed to execute the bail bond. That is all. Once you execute the bail bond, then it will render the application for variation odious, because I don't know also for instance, Obi, what's what are there? 10 Ghana cedis. I was a idea out to India. The boarding, 10 the board in the door. The mouse 7 Ghana cedis. What's a 1 year yet? But all 10 Ghana cedis. I say, okay, me a bombosi and Bancon. I'm the account of the 10 Ghana Menko. Which is me 10 Ghana, I may train. You could different forum. I mean, I saw okay. The simplest explanation is insofar as at the time, the material time on Friday.
Yes.
If say the conditions no okay, and they could have met the condition, they will just have signed the bail bond and walk away. There's no law barring Yoku say. Yeah, try me could get application and sana. Yeah, baby, take bail condition. We already know what they said. The 50 million.
Yes.
So if you meet the 50 million, why are you going back and forth? And nay. Even Saturday the crown pono. If the 50 million with 2 justification or more, they could have gone there and sign it for chairman to go home. The only thing I say, without justification, I just say call Lands Commission. Verification.
Yes.
No more value asset, no. One of the assets meet a threshold of 50 million. Now the patrol, Obi, and you make 8 p.m. now. That's what you want.
Darby.
And I don't know how I shall say.
Darby.
So how would anybody say, it's a variation application, and forget the whole process? How would anybody say that? But even today, once they send the documents to them, Yoko by itself cannot do anything. They'll take the Lands Commission officially to go and do the verification.
Yes.
When they do the verification and evaluation, they'll go and do physical inspection of the properties at where they are to confirm. Could they have done this on Friday evening at 8 p.m.?
No.
And to be cast someone, these are the questions. Because I appear could be where any. And you should know, your kind of control at your minor. Application for variation, has frustrated the bail execution of the bond. And then the question, it could not have been so, and it is not so. It is a bomb fire, and they, you could force when you're intent them. Maybe I come in, I can't want to a bond in the show. 50, remember the 20 million. So I say, but I don't know the material information in Chrome 1, and here be a more year, so high, I know. I don't know what.
But lawyer, it is possible.
Maybe based on the material here, some of your my side. But I must say, I tell you, Omunyano, Murphy.
But lawyer, when him say, possible, say, Lwy Andy might have the same understanding of the law, said you watch it, but the bail condition, Ioko would have to agree and accept. So, okay, when meet your journey and say uncle. If Ioko said there is an application I don't want to make any other move. Apia Kubino, what can he do?
Because you cannot say that because that will be illegal. That is not a law. And you should point to them and say that's not a law. The law is to file variation. You cannot say variation now. Why you know? And you know who continue on your because there was no bar, so they can't do their work. Variation application, again injunction application.
Yes.
What do I say?
Yes.
Again injunction application. Say be amunya mojuma. That be. I just said yeah. The court say court we. The poacho. She carry to chairman so no. I don't so no. It's a poacho intervening. That is my eye. Not let me activity conditions in the MP. I said, I don't want to say, be activity conditions. Why don't we sign and just go? Why don't we sign and just go? There's something now in the podcast. You should have interrogated the matter further. So, did you meet the condition?
Mm-hmm.
If you did, what were the conditions set? 50 million. Too short to be justified.
Yes.
If you met it, why did you just go ahead to sign it since you have met it already? At 8 p.m. no, were the documents verified by Lands Commission? And who are Lands Commission working at 8 p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Let's ask questions. Now, you just can't don't throw it in the air. Say, Obi Akofali variation, the process has been frustrated, and so therefore, I don't know, I stall it. It's not executive bond. No, that is very disingenuous.
The impression was created, say, from the UK, but for the variation application, no, Anka Friday, no, yi,
which representation to me, no, is very unfair because Obi, listening to the fact of the media way, say Friday, then you made it 8 p.m. No, where Lands Commission working at 8 p.m. to have verified the documentation, to have gone around all the properties. To verify them as to where they are and to value them to say wait, it means a threshold of 50 million. How do you throw this in the air to call the sufficient of people who are genuinely helping? How do you do this? It's not right. It's not right. It's not fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair. And somebody has spoken to you and discussed the matter with you prior to filing. And told you, say we are going to fire because the woman is there. I say, and I know don't say for we say I didn't know meaning.
After sa interview now make the representations I will say here unfair no. We are saying what mean na di nkomobio.
My block number.
What block and the appear could be number.
My block number cry.
And they were
na say Obi. Sebe. If I can't have meeting with you in confidence, let's say what yes I do want here, I will not talk to you again. So I'll block his number. I'll block his number. Now there's another interview, Andy. Sorry, I sent to you. So it's done on Joy News.
Yes.
You will realize he himself said that he has filed a variation application.
In the interview, okay, that's the probe interview and Rano.
No. There's another interview that he did on the Friday.
Oh, he did on the Friday. Oh, okay.
Around 3:40.
Okay.
On Joy News. Who the my friend is Dominic.
Yeah, we're forward the mame.
Who the bo? No chief unyanti. Bobby we don't be a bo. Oh, some na can no. You want the credit digakra. You don't do that. And tell people another bus. You don't do that. The bomb fire as a chairman will be pine on be also on pine. That's a father because when you know Oba now over boy pa. Let's again in terms of say we look at what any year. If you buy an own patrol, many are no McQuaid and ye. We are chairman day and then church now. They won't give it simple. But they say will be a file variation application, and so that it has been frustrated. And so therefore we couldn't continue with the process until it is withdrawn. The BBI is set. So my question is 8 p.m. No, did they go to Lands Commission for the evaluation and verification of the documentation? Was it done at 8 p.m.? Please. obi yan kwara sa okroma o.
Yeah, I get you. I get you.
The mane me to no ma no ma fo go mo te sa enya fe